Infosys and the rest of the IT majors. We've got Sumit Pokharna from Kotak Securities joining in on the show right now. Sumit, hi, morning. Great to have you on the show. What is it that you've made in terms of what Infosys collab with Anthropic could really mean now?
A very good morning to all of you. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, this is definitely a step in the right direction, and this is the need of our also. So the goal of this partnership is to help companies in complex and regulated industries using AI safety and more effectively. When I'm saying regulated industries, obviously you have highlighted it correctly that uh, they have to follow strict laws and compliance rules, and industries like telecommunication, financial services, like banks, insurance, manufacturing, software development. So these industries just can't experiment with AI. They need governance, transparency, compliance, reliability, and security.
Sumit, I'm curious to know how much of this did you pencil in terms of the tie-up? Because it looks mighty low-hanging in terms of the method of doing this. And how likely is this in terms of an acceleration, in terms of partnerships between AI startups sitting in the US versus the traditional IT companies in India? Will the larger ones be far better placed in terms of partnership?
Yeah, we believe that you will hear such news of partnership more often going forward because everybody wants to, the client wants the AI and companies have to provide that. So far, what we have penciled, we believe that we have already penciled a part of it, and we expect a 2 to 3% lower growth over the next 3 years because of the Gen AI. So AI risk is not being ignored in our forecast. The worst impact is expected in 2027. 2027 could be the year when investors' pessimism about IT stocks will be at the highest.
And therefore, Sumit, I'm trying to understand again whether the larger companies will likely win because the AI startups sitting in the US may well prefer the larger ones given the kind of diversity in terms of sectoral knowledge and the depth that they will have over some of the smaller IT companies. Do you believe that view makes sense, or do you have a different view?
Yeah, so what you are saying is right. Large cap companies will have an upper hand because of the bandwidth they have. But we cannot ignore mid-cap companies who have specialization in niche areas, and they are like Coforge or Hexaware Technologies, if I can talk about. Though they have certain specific skills which is very unique with them and very strong focus and strong relationship with the customers. So they are also going to get benefited. It's not just that larger companies will take away the entire cake.
Sumit, what is the fight really about? Because, I mean, right now the street, of course, is feeling very excited about a name like Anthropic tying up with Infosys. Do you think eventually it's going to boil down to margins on deals and revenue visibility, and who wins the game then?
Yeah, so this is very important to understand because markets are currently discounting too much disruption. AI improvements are meaningful but incremental. Current stock prices already reflect low long-term growth. So further correction could create, in fact, an attractive entry point for Indian investors. Some quality challengers may benefit from AI rather than they suffer from it. So we believe the market is pricing long-term AI disruption more aggressively than the current evidence justifies. And that overreaction may create investment opportunities for smart investors who can buy value stocks, quality stocks, or good companies at a reasonable valuations.
Sumit, I'm trying to understand, can valuations compress further from here, or is the worst over?
In equity markets, we have seen in the past also, whenever the narrative is created, it creates a lot of ups and downs, whether on the positive side or on the negative side. So right now, the narrative is that AI will disrupt and that will require a lesser number of working hours. The billing rates will go down, billing hours will go down. So this euphoria, or rather this pessimism which has been created in the IT sector, can take the stock prices down. They have corrected significantly. So it's a falling sword. We cannot rule out it, but it's an overreaction according to us, because there are not yet full evidences available. Now, what market is worried is that will the industry sustain, or is there any existence which will be there for this industry? We believe that's a very, very negative expectation which has been building up. And whenever such things happen, it always give opportunity to the smart investors.
Interesting. Okay, great to have you on the show, Sumit. Thanks for joining in with that quick take.
Thank you.
Okay, let's wind it up then on this edition of The Market and First Trades. It's a goodbye from Harsh and me.